You know what's super, super frustrating? When everyone complains that all trans people do is talk about being trans, when in reality, in public, we almost never talk about it because it's like kind of dangerous to do that. I just started this part-time job just because I would go crazy if I just sat in my house all day creating content with no actual person-to-person interaction. And I live stealth in public because me being trans has nothing to do with anybody in the workplace or in society face-to-face anyway. I started this job and we're all just getting to know each other. And the one guy starts talking about how schools are letting children use the bathroom in a litter box. You guys know that whole conversation. Then it turned into trans people, and I made a very subtle comment because I didn't want to out myself, but I did want to defend the trans community and say I have no problem with the trans community or anybody in the LGBTQ at that. And this person proceeded to say, well, I don't really mind either, but I just wish they would stop shoving it down our throat and talking about it all the time. And I'm just thinking, you're the one that brought it up. Usually, trans people are not bringing up our transness in public, besides pride events or activist events, when it's actually important to do so. But on a typical average day, we don't just go up to people and tell them we're trans or even discuss trans-related conversations. And it's usually the person who's against trans people that seems to want to bring it up all the time. And so much so, this person felt the need to bring it up to me, and they didn't even know I was trans. And they were venting about trans people to me, about how we talk about our transness too much in public. Meanwhile, they brought it up. I didn't want to have a trans-related conversation. It had nothing to do with the day. It has nothing to do with the job. I was there to collect my check and go home. Long story short, it's kind of hard to not hear about trans people when you're constantly talking about trans people. Yeah.